Hello and welcome back. My name is JC Rohe. I'm joined here with Matt Givens.
How's it going, everyone?
We're here with the 35th annual Halloween Howler. We got the round 3 coverage tournament hosted by Mobile Area Disc Golf Association. Gonna have some good action here. We're on the O.G. course at Chickasabogue Park. It's also known as the Palmetto course, a very historic front for mobile disc golf. We got
Matt Orum here, leading the pack. OG to this area. This is his course. We also got Cameron Colglazier close behind him. Also no stranger to this course.
in third, we got Cameron Roberts out of Purvis, Mississippi, Hattiesburg area. And we'll have my co-commentator.
It's me.
Matt Givens. Shooting a pretty hot round on the ridge.
I think 5 under.
Making a lead card. And MattyO joined in with the chef of the jambalaya.
Yeah, that was some good jambalaya. I'm not gonna lie to you.
We got hole 1 here. Throwing a hyzer shot, trying to get through pick a gap and try to get to the basket. Very tight wooded shot to start your round.
Yeah, there's really 2 main gaps here. You've got this outside or this inside. Kind of personal preference, which one you like. Matt's going to go with kind of a stally hyzer one almost.
Yeah, if you throw that shot, you almost want to throw a flippy mid-range just to get it around there, and Matt shows you exactly how to do that. Cameron looking like he's lining up the same shot.
Yeah, all in suit. I think he's going with a slightly understable putter, actually.
Okay. Checks up to about the same as Matt.
I got Blaine here. Blaine's probably a bit different than you're used to seeing. He's a tomahawk specialist. Throws lots of overhands, so you're in for a treat here. This time going with a little bit of a flex forehand. Just catch something early.
Yeah, and for anybody that doesn't know Cameron, he also goes by Blaine, so if we'll use those interchangeably throughout the round.
Yeah.
You got Mac here lining up a Ringer GT, is that correct?
Yep, Z-Flex Ringer GT. I'm actually going to try and go inside. I just prefer it a little bit, but end up sawing it off a little bit early.
Rolls out to the fairway though, so you'll have a easy look for.
Not so easy. Yeah, comes out a bit early.
A little frustration,
Yeah.
but
Not what you want to see on your coverage debut there, but
Cameron throwing the easy forehand up shot, put into the basket for par. We talk about the frustration because every hole out here is birdieable. You definitely want to get everything out here.
yeah. Cashing probably about a 40-foot straddle.
Yeah, that's good concentration right there to not get overwhelmed by the lead card coverage on the final day.
Yeah, it is worth mentioning. This is the second day and final day of the tournament, so we've had a night to sleep and think on all the mistakes we made the first round.
Yeah, if anybody who hasn't played the Howler, it's really one big party Saturday night. Friday night too, but really Saturday night. They've got campgrounds and everything. It's a good event. Unfortunately, this year, I don't believe we'll have the tournament at this venue. It may not even happen. They're doing a lot of renovations to the park and everything. So
Yeah, a few $1 million renovation going on. Here at hole 2, 236 feet. Probably one of the easiest holes on the course. You definitely want to grab this one. Just a little forehand action, let it get up there. There is a backhand route, a little harder.
yeah, this one you give this a forehand, swing it out there, and you're typically flashing chains if you get a good skip.
Yeah, this is a very aceable hole. Get it a lot of time. You can see the Jim Orum sign right there. Now go ace 1 for me. It's really a testament to this hole and a great person. Jim Orum was really
A staple for disc golf in the South.
yeah, especially at this course. And Cam puts it very close.
So yeah, you'll see the scores down at the bottom. Matt's got a 6-stroke lead over Cameron, but don't necessarily count Cameron out. This course can go both ways.
Yeah. You're going to be seeing probably double digits to stay competitive on this course, but it could go anywhere from 10 to 18 under on a good round.
Yeah, Cameron or Blaine sawing off a forehand right here. Max looks like he's going for the turnover shot.
Yeah, it's a little bit more comfortable for me, but see, I just leave it a little bit out left, catch that tree, a little bit of nerves.
Taking off the bad jitters.
Yeah, getting it out early. Long jump putt.
Just getting up there for the par.
Yeah.
Cameron looking to do the same.
And yeah, I guess into the mind of the player, definitely coming out of those 2 holes even par is not where you want to be if you're looking to shoot hot. But
Matt and Cam coming out how you want, 2 down. So
yeah, this is a prime example of getting hot and staying hot. You definitely want to have your foot on the pedal the whole way.
yeah, you here cleaning up the par.
Yeah, taking my time on it. Mostly because these are very old baskets, and they will spit on you like that.
Yeah, we have a couple of Mach.3s and a couple of Mach.2s out here, so just shows you how old this course is. We got hole 3 here, probably the hardest hole in the course. You want to throw a turnover shot and have it filter down to this downward sloping green. You don't want to be left. That's probably the biggest mistake to make. You'll see some players probably play a forehand as well just to get around the corner and not mess with that left side.
Yeah. As JC said, it is playing as the hardest hole on the day. Just under 0.4 strokes over par at 0.39. But Matt showing you how it's done. You can tell he's played this hole a good number of times.
Yeah, putting it just shy of pin high or just deep of pin high. Cameron looking to follow suit. He doesn't want to lose any strokes to Matt.
Yeah, really only 2 holes out here, maybe 3, that you don't expect to get every time. And this is one of them for sure. So, but if you can get the birdie here, it's going to pay in dividends. Cam getting a really bad kick.
Yeah, he kind of swung it a little too wide for the shot. You really, I mean, to play it perfect, I guess, for an ace run, you want to be that wide, but Matt played it a little more textbook.
Cam Roberts, Blaine gonna go for the forehand action. You won't be seeing Blaine throw many backhands. He's definitely more comfortable with that forehand.
I did play with him at a tournament this weekend, and he's been working on it. So
he has been working on it, and his putting's come a long way. He'll tell you himself that his putting is not a strong suit. At least those are his words, not mine. See me, I'm taking a Comet, trying to let the disc work for me and move over to the right.
Pushing it a little left, didn't really get it, but you fought through a good bit.
Yeah. Got pretty lucky there. Got over that ridge and over all the foliage, actually. So worked my way down there a good bit. You can see I'm talking to myself.
Firmly grasp it.
Yeah. Cam in a bad spot here. A lot of stuff to contend with right in front of him.
Yeah, that's the dangers of that left side. Often looking for an overhand, maybe a really long flexing forehand.
Yeah, he almost just went with a straight up and down, just try and get out there, but comes up a bit short.
Still not up on the top where you want to be.
Yeah, I mean, you can see Blaine here played more of a layup play, and he's still solid, almost 100 feet.
And gives it a good run.
Yeah, really good run.
That's tough to do from that position as well because that left side is still there even down that far.
Yeah, Cam still with some work to do.
Giving it a good run, but
yeah, so I actually got all the way down here to pin high, just about 40 feet left. Had to scuba it out there.
Shout out Brody Smith.
Shout out. The dark horse.
Oh, Cameron did filter
Ooh.
down, but it cashes the putt from
Great putt.
down. Yeah,
From down there on the knee.
He's a very lanky guy. Stretching out's not going to be a problem for him.
Yeah. Matt with probably about 16 feet.
Looking to get the long birdie on this card.
Cashes it for the 2.
Stretches the lead to 8 now, I believe, right?
Yeah, with a 2-stroke swing on this hole. Cam's going to be walking away with a bogey. Matt was one of 2 birdies on the day here, the other being Ben Fulford, so shout out to him.
Yeah, if you didn't catch round 2 coverage, we did cover him last round at the Ridge, so check that out.
Hole 4, 263 feet. I want to throw something straight and let it finish to the left. That gap that you just went through with the drone is the ace route, if that's what you're going for, but the safer play is just outside of those trees to the right.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of probably scares on the basket with some roots down by the basket as well. So,
yeah, and if you do fail to commit to your shot and end up on the left there a little bit, you're gonna have a tough time, and we're seeing the beginning of it.
yeah, that's Blaine's bread and butter right there. If he can throw a tomahawk, he's going to. So,
yeah, he throws these, I guess, really flippy high-speed discs and almost corkscrews.
oh, it does all the way over and flies back out like a forehand. He can get 500 feet easy with that shot. He throws a lucid air freedom on those.
Yeah. I want to say he actually has the record for tomahawk distance.
They retracted that because the disc flipped all the way over it.
Really?
Yeah, so it's a long story. He can tell you about it.
I did not know that technicality, but I actually put the first good shot of the round out there, and gonna have a good look at 2.
Yeah, you got Cameron here lining up a putter. Kicks off the tree, but he'll still have a look for birdie.
Making your way down. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know about the retraction.
Yeah, it's something to do with the disc flying the correct side up, if that makes sense. With the flight plate exposed to the ground.
Yeah, because he throws such a flippy disc that it corkscrews and then comes out into a full flight.
Yeah.
So that's how he gets that big distance.
Matt cashing in the 2, keeping the foot on the pedal, but Cam
answering.
Yeah, Blaine here lining up the birdie putt. A little action off the pole, but it stays in.
And that's the danger. I mean, Blaine doesn't even have a very hard putt, and that one kind of gave him a little bit of a scare.
This guy though has one of the hardest putts I've seen.
You know, everyone's got to have their thing. Mine's just putting really hard.
Yeah, have to dial it back out here, but good putt from you as well. I believe that was a star frame for the card.
Taking my first 2 of the day.
You got hole 5 here. Another tight wooded shot. You want to throw a putter hyzer flip up on the right side. Some players may try to play a flex on the left, or you'll see a tomahawk from Blaine, I expect. Matt showing you just how it's done, putting the putter out there, letting it do the work.
A little bit of an optical illusion there for a second. Made it seem like it might hop in. Yeah, lining up that overhand like you were talking about. It's crazy.
Yeah, so with those shots, he's probably throwing a higher speed driver, not as overstable, to get the disc to flip over faster and get to the ground. A lot of people don't understand overhands, but there is some skill to it.
Oh, it's definitely a lot of finesse. I'm taking a Ringer GT.
Throwing more of a flex line. Oh, well, trying to flex.
Yeah, I came out on more hyzer than I wanted. Wanted that to come out flat. But no, with Blaine, he tends to, in these wooded shots, land it pretty vertical, so it actually just kind of stops in its tracks, I guess, because of the rotation of the disc. It's hard to explain. You'll see it a little later in the round.
Cameron throwing a really good shot.
Routine head knocker.
Yep. Trying to follow suit to Matt and showing him even more how to do it.
Another long bid.
Giving it a good run, though.
Yeah, I was happy with it. Well, not happy with the par, but happy with the run.
There you go. Corner pocket from Blaine.
And like I said, he doesn't see his putt as one of his strong suits. So for him to even be making those with relative ease, you know, kind of gets his confidence up a bit.
Yeah. You lining up the long par here.
Yeah, I mean, you'll see me throughout the rounds. Make sure I go through my whole routine and take a little bit of time, even on the short ones, just because these baskets tends to spit on you. So you want to take the time, rather take the extra few seconds than get a spit and think about it the rest of the round.
Yeah, this is actually probably your first time on lead card at a bigger tournament.
It is. It's the first time. A little bit intimidating, but hole 6, about 290 feet. Similar deal as the last few holes. Kind of want to throw something flat and let it finish for you to the left. A lot of roots down there by the basket, so ground play is going to be hit or miss. The common miss here is pushing it a little long, but a lot of times they'll filter through down to the basket.
You also have a big guardian tree to contend with that Matt's tracking right towards. He misses it to the right, though, so should have had we'll have a pretty good look at the basket.
Lane coming in with another overhand. Might be playing for more of a skip here.
Yeah, I believe this is a nuke or nuke OS here.
Yeah, I want to say he overhands a lot of nukes. Looking really good, actually, until that last root.
Yeah, the ground play out here is not favorable.
No. You want to be flying it to the basket in the air most of the time here.
Cameron looking to throw an overstable putter. It says this hole is 289. It probably plays more like 230, 240 because it's so downhill.
Yeah, definitely do not have to do much work to get it down there in terms of throwing.
Cameron trying to attack the catch cam with his disc.
I'm taking a ringer here. Just going to try and put it flat and let it finish for me, like I said.
Yeah, it feels like that. I feel like that's a better play with the overstable putter or mid, however you want to attack it.
So.
But
Comes out a little hot. I actually liked it out of my hand, but caught that tree right there. One you had to miss. A little frustrating.
yeah, especially when you got Matt.
Oh,
that too. Yeah, but you scramble out nicely. You should have a decent look at the basket.
Yeah.
MattyO, maybe he did hit the guardian tree. Coming up a little short. Missing the bird, but
yeah, maybe the first real putt he's had.
And the first hole he's missed, I believe.
Yeah. Good putt there from Blaine.
Yeah, he's definitely happy with that one.
Yeah, cashing the 2. Cam's got probably 24 feet. Maybe even a little longer.
Yeah.
Cashes it.
Dead center. I'm sure he's happy to get a stroke back on Matt on this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he'll take a stroke wherever he can get it.
Matt getting a little toilet bowl action on the basket. Oh, and great upshot.
Yeah, not much of a look at the basket, but getting it close enough.
You got hole 7 here. Probably one of the easiest holes on the course. Just a overstable mid putter, fairway, whatever you want to do to attack it. You just hang it out right and let it crash in towards the basket, or you throw a tomahawk.
Yeah, that's always an option, I guess.
So I believe Blaine's going to be trying to throw it, let it hit down flat and skip. Oh, well, he's going to let it corkscrew and just trickle up to the basket.
And just put it 6 feet from the pin.
Yeah, if you get that much force on it, I guess it really has nowhere to go but where the direction you threw it. So unless you hit a tree, I guess.
He throws pretty hard every time, but he regulates it with the height. and the stability of the disc. So it's actually a lot more technical than it may look. Cam just parking it the traditional way.
Yeah.
Saying, why do all this fancy stuff when you can just throw a backhand?
MattyO trying to match him. And for anybody watching this, this coverage came out off the basket.
Forgot about that.
But for anybody watching, this coverage is from a tournament back in October. So if you see Prodigy Discs, we all know that Matt is now with Westside and Cameron is with Infinite Discs and EV7. So there's no confusion there. You got
that same ringer.
Yep. Giving it a good bid yourself.
Yeah, a little long.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect a putter to skip like that.
Yeah, it's pretty stable, but even then, it usually sits down for me. Got a little bit of a toughie here.
Yeah, still a good look at the basket downhill. It probably suits your putt pretty well too.
Yeah, I actually enjoy downhill putts more than uphill, which is, I think, a little different than most people.
And you cash it dead center. Good putt.
Thank you. Yeah, it feels good. Only being one down through 6 is that's tough, but
yeah, it's not how you want to start this round off. Typically, the front 9 is more scoreable than the back.
Yeah, you want to get your strokes here, but there's plenty of holes left. Anything can happen.
Yeah, Matt cashes in the birdie as well, and we're looking like we got another star frame here.
Definitely one of the easier holes out here on the course. You'll find that this course suits very well to the traditional righty backhand, probably due to when the design was made.
Yeah, I believe this course was put in 30 years ago. Somebody can fact check me on that. Comment down below when Chickasabogue was put in. But yeah.
Hole 8, 230 feet. You really just want to put it flat, let the disc do the work over, a little bit of drift to the right. As usual, lots of roots to contend with, some stumps, but this one's pretty straightforward, though not exactly the easiest shot.
Yeah, you'll find some players play the forehand, but you can tend to push right like Blaine did. I find a backhand turnover shot, flattening out, is probably the easier play. You really just want to push that left side and have it fall into the right.
Yeah, it is easy to let it drift too far left, though. Kind of what you're seeing here from Cam, but that understability's helping him out, keeping him out of too much danger. He'll be pin high. Matt going for a similar play. Classic sunglasses on his head.
Yeah, I believe we have overcast today, so
yeah, it's just for style. You know, look good, play good.
There you go. And Matt turned it over a little bit, kicking down in the middle of the fairway. He'll still have a look, but uphill probably 35, 40 feet.
Yep. And this hole, I was really between a putter or a mid-range. I decided to go for the mid-range just because it felt a little more consistent to me this day.
Is that the Comet?
Yeah, it's a Comet, the dinosaur killer.
Yes, sir.
Just kind of powering down on it slightly.
Well, like you juiced up on it.
Well, I guess it's all relative.
That one kicks on the right side, and you'll still have a look, but definitely not the result you were looking for.
Yeah, not the bid. Not the bid that I want to have, but...
Matt, uphill probably a little longer than the 40 feet I quoted earlier, but off the right side.
Tough little putt here. I've got this tree right in my way. You're going to have to straddle out, go with a little bit of an Annie putt.
Ooh. A little basket love and
just
count
off the
it.
nub. We take those.
Oh, yeah. Twos on the scorecard regardless. So.
Yep. That one felt good to get.
Yeah, Blaine here looking to clean up his birdie.
Cashes it.
Oh, yeah. And he's gotten off to a really good start.
Yeah, I've been looking solid with the putter.
I believe that's 5 down through the last 5 for him.
Okay, I'm cashing in the 2. Getting a stroke on Matt there.
Yep, everybody on the card is. Matt taking the long par here, unfortunately. And we'll move on to hole 9. We got hole 9 here, 250 feet, another tight wooded shot, dead straight, hyzer flip a putter, tomahawk. You won't really see many forehands here, so you really just want to hit the gap and go down to the basket. You can definitely push this one along though. And I lied. Interesting play from Blaine here. I would assume he would have played a tomahawk here. I've actually thrown some just playing around.
Yeah, maybe it has a little bit too much movement to the left for him. But this hole actually, maybe surprisingly, playing as one of the more difficult holes on the course. But that's just kind of how tunnel shots are.
I can see that. Yeah, we're definitely hitting the initial gap.
That gap's a lot smaller than it looks on camera.
Yeah, but camera making it look easy.
Yeah.
Straight towards the basket.
Perfect distance control.
And he'll have a 10-footer.
Throwing a roach here. A little bit beat up. Just letting it flip up for me.
And you hit the gap, and like you said, it was flippy, a little strong, trying to make sure you hit the gap. Good tree.
Great tree. Almost cashes it. Yeah, maybe the nerves went away and the adrenaline kicked in. Been juicing them a little bit these past few holes, but
commit.
Yeah, exactly.
MattyO here trying to match Cameron's line. Does it a little right, sneaks around that tree, and parked. Yep, so you're really seeing a good battle from Matt and Cam. Matt's still staying in the lead, though, by a considerable amount. Blaine scrambling for a par. Does it a little deep at the basket, but should be pretty routine.
Cam tapping in the 2. Me with a very fortunate tree kick. Not too much work left to do, but
still want to go through the routine.
Yep, taking the time. I felt good in the front 9 on a turkey.
Yeah, especially after the slow start.
Yeah.
And Blaine here taking his first par in a few holes, so that's unfortunate, but
still 5 under on the front. Not too bad.
Yeah,
on track for a good round.
MattyO tapping in the 2 as well.
And yeah, that's gonna do it for us here on the front 9. Appreciate y'all watching. Catch us on the back 9. We're gonna have Matt and Cam both at 7 down, myself at 4, and Blaine at -5. So see y'all in the next one.